It's a rematch in Las Vegas. Dan Tom here with MMA Junkie W break down the main event for UFC 320 between Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira. Of course, Pereira lost his title last time out to the doppelganger of Stipe Miocic, that is, of course, Magomed Ankalaev, who fights out of that southpaw stance and was able to use that southpaw stance well to some relative great effect, I would say. Really stymieing, taking the striking initiative, and kind of putting it to a more reserved Pereira. However, this time out, we'll see how things go, because MMA rematches, well, they can kind of be all over the place. At the time of this video, the odds makers in the public are siding with the now sitting champ to retain an Ankalaev, and they were to minus 265 with the comeback on your underdog, the challenger Pereira, and the neighborhood of plus 200. Now, Pereira stands 2-1 against UFC level lefties. He's 1-1 in his MMA rematches, where he is 3-3 in the kickboxing ones. A little bit of nuance there I go into in my in-depth breakdown if you want more context to all those stats that I give out. Whereas Ankalaev, it was against two wild men, two weird fights, but he does officially stand 2-0 in his rematches. It looks to come in a little bit more conservative, where Poatan, whether it's kickboxing or MMA, win or lose, he tends to come in pretty well prepared with a good general idea how to fight his opponent. Southpaw could be tricky, though. It's going to come down to that lead hand, that striking initiative. Basically, there's a lot of nuance in it, and I will be reluctant probably on my pick, but one thing I am kind of confident on is that, well, not all rematches end the same way in MMA, and I think this one ends in knockout. Well, to find out exactly who, as well as stats, more facts, and all the tidbits and nuance and context that I give you, check out my in-depth breakdown over at MMAJunkie.com, where you can find results this weekend.